the job was never afraid. No matter what they do, the job was never afraid. We're reaching the band, jumping up with some mad people.
Love the vibe on this. Skinny Bantam Band Parade.
Anyway, they must play, we don't.
It's a Drivetime Jam here on Bacchanal Radio. My name's Martin Jam with it till 7 o'clock.
We're reaching the band, jumping up with some mad people. We're reaching it up, jumping up with some crazy people.
Now what happens is Martin J has this wish list, right, of artists that he'd like to invite onto the Drivetime Jam. And every now and then I contact the artist and I say, hey, I'm looking to do this, I'm looking to do that. Now one of my favorite artists is Kez. Everyone knows that. And I'm saying, boy, how I could get Kez, boy. Same week, AC from I Love Carnival says, oh Martin, by the way, is it okay if I give your details to a songwriter? I said, yeah man. Songwriter links me, said, yo man, just touching base. I said, all right. I said, I got an artist called Ray. I said, okay, cool, yeah, because I want to talk to younger artists. I want to talk to the new artists. I want to introduce the new artists. What we need to try and do, though, is try and get a big name artist with her so that, you know, we can draw the crowd in. He said, well, I might be able to help you with that. I said, well, how? He said, well, I write for Kez. I said, no! And so said, so done. Kez was there. Kez was presented to me on a platter. If you remember, the same day that I interviewed Ray, I interviewed Kez. This man is responsible for that. Darryl Gervais, welcome, sir.
What up, brother? You good?
I'm very good, sir. Where in the world are you at the moment?
I'm in Miami right now.
Right. Okay. I hope you got time.
Have a little time.
Yeah, we're gonna take our time. We're gonna play some songs. We're gonna talk some talk. We're gonna do the do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Darryl Gervais. We're gonna be talking to him next. Stand by.
Bacchanal Radio.
Oh yeah. Oh nah. Yeah. I'm so tied up. Communication tied up. Navigation tied up.
Bacchanal Radio.
Oh na na na. You stay on the radar. Oh, on the radar. You stay on the radar. Oh, on the radar. And I must have to find you. You signal me when you wind up. You stay on the radar. Oh, on the radar. Yeah. How you do that? It's madness when you maneuver, darling. I salute ya. Wine so low like a scuba diving. The major, baby, keep walking up. For me, I can't get enough. I gotta look on the thing, mother. The baseline drop, waist gets slack. Rolling back, I detecting that. Target lock, launch and attack. Girl, I am a shop the place like that. And when the rhythm start to feel sweet and cheap all out. Oh yeah. And when I reach the destination, I go find out. Na 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 na. You stay on the radar. Oh, on the radar. You stay on the radar. Oh, on the radar. And I must have to find you. Signal me when you wind up. You stay on the radar. Oh, on the radar. 10 hits like the ocean. Back and forth is the motion. Lover, you wine with so much emotion. It's you that have my devotion, darling. The major, baby, keep walking up. For me, I can't get enough. I don't look on the thing more that shit. When the baseline drop, waist gets slack. Rolling back, I detecting that. I target lock, launch and attack. Girl, I am a shop the place like that, yeah.
So let me warn you, I'm not one of those DJs that's gonna play tunes and like get hype all over it and play by noise effects and all of that. I want you to listen to the lyrics. It would make no sense if I have a songwriter on and I'm just talking all over his lyrics. Adam, big up, man. Yes, man, you're right. Radar, written by Darryl Gervais for Kez. Now, when I looked at Darryl's catalogue, there were certain songs, quite a few of the songs are songs that You know when you go through a period and there's a song that sweets you. Radar was one of those songs for me for a
My
long
favorite.
My current sweetness, I'm gonna play in a little while. It is another cat song, but it was written by you as well. Darryl Gervais is in the building. Before we get into it, can I just say, Michelle, you sent me a message saying my fluff is falling off just listening. Now, I understand what you mean, but it took me a little while to work it out. So you got to take time with me because I could have misconstrued that message.
I misconstrued the message.
Yeah. When I first read it, I saw my fluff was falling off. I was like, what?
It's falling off.
So, big up, Michelle. I'm glad that you're enjoying the show. I wish my fluff would fall off. Darryl Gervais is in the building. The first question I've got for you, Darryl, is
Talk to me.
When did you know you could write songs?
Wow. I started practicing like in primary school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, by remixing other songs, you know, having the melody already there, like I would try and remix it, like rewrite it to my own story, you know. But I've always been like a fan of it, you know. From a young age, I realized that I paid closer attention to songs than the average listener.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would get lost in the lyrics. I was like, lyrics had this, there's a magic about it, you know, about the way that a song was structured and how it can make you relive a moment and make you feel down or make you feel like the biggest thing in the world, you know. But I feel like when I hit my teenage years, I felt like, yeah, like, okay, you know, you could do this thing for real, you know. And since a young age, I decided that music was going to be the thing, you know. Always.
Okay.
As my heart is, you know.
I hear that. When you were younger, were there particular artists, were there particular songwriters that was grabbing your attention and you would say, "Wee boy, they move me in a different way"?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I grew up a fan of like Michael Jackson and Boyz II Men, R. Kelly, you know, despite whatever his situation is, you know, he's a beast on the pen. You know,
he's a beast, generally.
Yeah. but yeah, nah, I just paid really close attention. There are songs that have really wowed me and floored me, you know. There's so much I don't even know where to begin to start, you know, but I've been a fan of like multiple genres, you know. So this music thing really grew me up, you know. This thing really raised me, you know. It's like it's pop, R&B, it's hip hop, is soca, is calypso, is rock, is Afrobeat, is everything. I soak in everything. I'm a sponge.
Most talented people do that, you know. Most talented people, even in our soca industry, most of them, if you talk to them, they would say, you know, I have a very, very eclectic taste in music. I need to talk about this younger lady from a very early stage in our interview. So,
talk to her.
It's Ray, yeah. She
Big artist.
Darryl Gervais is on the Drivetime Jam with Martin J. This is Better by Ray.
Like me, I don't mean to be rude enough, but I see how she do ya, and her best ain't good enough. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but if we could have our trade places, none of this would be what the case is. No, cause if it was me, I could show you what you've been missing. Baby, I guarantee everything you need, boy. You don't wanna tell me twice, it's yours any way you like it. Keep that good firm and tight, yeah. Just so you know, anything she can do, I can do it too, and I do it better. I'm not ashamed to prove to you. If you want me to, I'll do better. She can't bubble like me, can't get you up like me, kicked up on the hook like me. like me. She can't bubble like me. Can't back it up like me. Can't get you up like me. Like me. She don't make you priority. Let up see I neglect you. Boy, I'll always give all of me. All of me, yeah. Baby, just let me serve you. Truth is, she don't deserve you. And a queen ain't gonna ever desert you. Cause if it was me, I could show you what you've been missing. Baby, I guarantee everything you need, boy. You wanna tell me twice. Yours anyway you like it. Nothing good for my type, man. Just so you know, anything she can do, I can do it too, and I'll do it better. Do that better. I ain't got the shape to prove to you. If you want me to, I'll do better. Do that better. She can't bubble like me. Can't be your work like me. Step on the hook like me. Like me. She can't bubble like me. Can't back it up like me. Like me.
Her name's Ray. The name of the song is Better. That is the Pep Fury rhythm. Darryl Gervais wrote the song. Not only did he write the song, but he is Ray's manager. Ray is on is on YouTube watching at the moment. So good afternoon to you, Ray. We're going to talk about the sweetest. Yes. We're going to talk about the sweetest wine. First of all, how did you discover Ray?
Wow. So only recently Ray and I realized like we've crossed paths a lot of times when we were younger. We just never really connected. So Ray is the younger cousin of one of my best friends. You know, my brother, my dog. And so he had messaged me one time saying, you know, my cousin could sing. I always knew she could sing. Mm-hmm. And she's ready. She's ready to do the thing, you know. So I was like, yeah, well, give her my number. She could give me a call. She reached out, you know, just seeking advice. You know, she wanted to start her music career. And I told her, well, I started giving her some advice. You know, I don't hold the gems. I let you know what it is. We, as Sorrel said in our interview the other day, we share the codes. You know, so I let her know, all right, so if you want to do this is what you need to do. Bam, bam, bam. I'm a songwriter, so I could give you the records. You know, you're not gonna be in a place of lack in with me as your writer. So I was like, but listen, I'm not putting my neck on a block for nobody. You need to sing. I need to know if I'm gonna give you records, you can sing. Yo, I made her sing on the spot. I still remember the song she sang. She sang Alicia Keys' Falling. I keep on falling. Yeah, man. So, and after that, I was like, yeah, we hit it off from the jump. I was just operating as her writer at first, you know, and giving her advice along the way. Because as she was new, she didn't know the industry and the do's and the don'ts yet. So I was giving as much advice as I can. And we hooked up some radio interviews and stuff. She came to Trinidad for the interviews. And on the radio, I think the announcer was like, where's her manager? And I was like, right here. And it's like I fall into it right there, but like trap me.
So the job take you ain't take the job.
Yeah, the job take me, but I love it though. I love it. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I do though. But yeah, Ray and we have something special that we're building here, and I really, really enjoy the journey. The process is amazing. Yeah.
Trini Jungle Juice is on. What's going on, man? How are you?
Yourself, Andre?
What? I ain't see you in a while, Pappy. Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good, and hopefully soon we can all catch up together. So there's quite a few segments of this interview that I want to get through. Yeah. So we found out how you met Ray. We're going to talk about the Sweetest Wine Challenge very, very soon. I've just seen number 14. Oh my gosh. But we'll talk about that. Next, we're going to talk about something very special that's happening in August, all right?
Right.
It goes without saying that every song I play, Darryl's had an influence on it, all right? This is a big one from Patrice.
All of my property, all of my money, oh, it not mean anything if I don't have you. Cause you are my everything, and I'm gonna do anything. Go put that on everything, oh, for you. If I give you all my love, and would you treasure? Would you cherish it and never let me go? Cause you're not gonna find someone to love you better. Oh, if I want to never certain, I want to you. Make I go love you, ja. Make I go love you, tender. Make I go love you, ja. Make I go love you, tender, oh. Tender, oh. My love, the eternally. I love you for eternity. Oh, my love, the eternally. I love you for eternity. I'll swim the deepest ocean to show my devotion, yeah. You know, see me open like a window, my love. I go walla for you. You know, see me feel you. Baby, that body, they good, oh. Nah. If I give you all my love, and would you treasure? Would you cherish it and never let me go? Cause you're not gonna find someone to love you better. Oh, if I want to never certain, I want you. Make I go love you, ja. Make I go love you, tender. Make I go love you, ja. Make I go love you, tender, oh. Tender, oh. My love, the eternally. I love you for eternity. Oh, my love, the eternally. I love you for eternity. Oh, you give me plenty love. You give me plenty love. You give me plenty, oh.
Name of the song is Tender. Name of the rhythm, Tender Touch Rhythm, Patrice Roberts. Now, when Darryl sent me the list and he and this was on the list, I was like, really? I was like, I know that. I said, go on, papi, go on. I love that. Now, I had lined up my interview with you, and there were certain questions I was going to ask you. And then something came out, and I said, okay, I'm not going to be able to ask him those questions because they're kind of things that it would kind of spoil the event for people. Yeah. So that's what I want to talk about next.
Right. Songwriter delight.
Tell me about that.
So this was something that me and two good friends came up with, Shaker HD and Pajo Music. They brought the idea to me, because we feel as though this is something, of course, many people will be able to benefit from. A lot of people have a natural talent, but sometimes it's good to just hear from, someone who's more seasoned in it or a professional at it, and see some of the do's and don'ts. And I think this will be able to really help some people, and the good thing with it is virtual, so you can benefit from it wherever you are in the world. I'll drop some gems, we'll structure this thing, and it'll be dope. I think it'll be really, really good. Very, very educational and very cool. And it'll show you how, that if you're desirous of making this thing a career, then it's doable. So I'm here for it.
It's taking place on the 11th of August, which is a Wednesday.
Yep.
It's 1 p.m. your time, which should be 6 p.m. our time because you're 5 hours away from us.
Yeah.
As opposed to 5 p.m. So what it says on the flyer, 6 p.m. our time, 1 p.m. in the States and in the Caribbean, and the cost is $50.
Yeah, 50 US. And on top of that, 5 lucky attendees will have the chance of featuring their song on the light rhythm. So there's going to be a project coming out of this. We're actually going to have a rhythm project that's going to come out of it. So yeah, I'm excited about it, man. I really am.
I can't stress enough how important this is to people that want to be involved in the music business.
Yeah,
for the cost of a ticket to a fete,
yeah,
the knowledge that you could get in that one session, I can't put a value on it for you. I really can't. And if you know someone that wants to get involved, then I would urge you to share this flyer with them and get them on this course, because this is something very, very special. Darryl, I've never met in person, but there's a vibe. We speak quite freely. And, when you get a vibe about somebody, you just think to yourself, God put you in my path for a reason, I want to ask you now, do you think you know what my sweet tune of the moment is?
I think so. It could be. Here's what I think it is. I think it could either be Boss Lady or Love It, or maybe even Douchey. I feel like it's one of the three.
Really?
If it's a Kes record, it could be one of those three. If it's a Ray record, it could be Sweetest Wine or Whole Day.
Now, no offense to Ray, it is a Kes record.
Right.
I love what Ray's doing, and of course we're going to be talking about that. It's a Kes record. Now, I'm 31 years in the business this year.
Yeah.
I grew up loving, the old Kaiso tunes, the Blakeys, the Lord Funnies, those are the songs that I listen to.
Right.
And coming through the ranks, when people ask me about, the evolvement of music and that, and I say, look, what's happening today is what was supposed to happen. If it sounded the way that it sounded in the 80s, we'd be complaining, So I love soca music of all genres.
Both, yeah.
But this song kind of takes me back to the olden days.
Does it keep jamming on?
Oh my gosh. This song
yeah, there's my heart too. There's my heart.
There's a big tune. Back in our radio playing Kes. Keep on jamming. How you mean?
For the love of kind, so don't stop. For the love of jamming, don't stop. For the love of bacchanal, that we want, I getting on back. For the love of culture, don't stop. For the love of soca, don't stop. For the love of carnival, we jamming on, keep jamming on. It's a freeness when we jam. Good vibes spread across the land. Feel it in we veins. Release the energy to know what it means to it. Yeah, I don't know the history. Now when they fight we don't, we just find our way. We not giving up, no. And it don't take too much for this line to form a session, Cause we just innovate when it comes to party, Yeah, the voice of Nelson and Shadow, Kitchener and Spoiler and Sparrow. Tidy band that I want to follow, we must celebrate. For the love of Christ, so don't stop. For the love of damning, don't stop. For the love of bacchanal, is that we want, I getting on bad. For the love of culture, don't stop. For the love of soca, don't stop. For the love of carnival, we jamming on, keep making a scene. When you see them take to the streets, every shape and size so unique. See the love we have running deep, could never replace you, not at all. It's a part of all of we. I know the sweetest melodies, rolling out our wheel like a tidal wave, wash all over me. And when the rhythm take you, just roll and ease the pressure. Oh, we have a wine that's sweeter than sugar cane. Yeah, you can hear this fight, so man stand up. Every single West Indian hand up. Even though them party can't ram up, we still jamming hard. For the love of kind, so don't stop. For the love of jamming, don't stop. and all is that we want. I getting on time. For the love of culture dust, for the love of soca dust, for the love of carnival, we jamming on, keep jamming on.
Darryl Gervais, my very special guest today. Songwriter extraordinaire.
Jamming on.
What's up?
Drivetime Jam, man, and it's nice to have him here. It's nice to have him here. All the songs
Pleasure to be here, man.
all the songs that you've heard in the last 25 minutes have been penned by this man, and it's just a fraction of what he's contributed to the industry. Do you feel like an unsung hero?
Wow, that's
You keep saying wow. Every question I ask you keep going wow.
yeah. Nah, I am. Do I feel like I've contributed? Yeah. Am I an unsung hero? I think maybe I wouldn't want to say that about myself, but I think songwriters in general are unsung heroes. Producers, because we are the ones behind the scenes. We make it all possible. Like every song has to be written. They didn't come out of nowhere. So yeah. But we're our faces. I mean, we know what we signed up for. I don't need to be the face of the record. That was actually a big step for me because I was singing first. I grew up an artist. Because I can sing, I do vocal training, all them things. But I think I grew into the season of my life where writing took the forefront because I always love creating, bro. I always love creating, and I think when people started hitting me up to write for them, I think I was faced with a battle in my heart. It's like, this is my baby, this is my song. Like, how do I let somebody else sing it? Like, you don't know it how I know it. Can you execute it the way I executed it? But it soon I had to come to the understanding of, what? Not because another face or another voice is doing it means it's no longer yours. It's still my child. It's still my baby. But now there's a beauty about when an artist brings your song into a different light and perspective. It's almost like they bring it to life in a different way. And I love and appreciate that. So I do think that we in general are unsung heroes. Of course I love the contributions that I've made so far,
I'm gonna tell you that I think you're an unsung hero.
You, brother.
Shaft gets a lot of credit for what he does, and he does a brilliant job. But when you look at your catalog, this year, people are now going to get to know the name Darryl Gervais,
I've been seeing it happening, yeah.
And that, for me, makes you an unsung hero. So congratulations to you. Doing it. All right, we're going to play a song now, and we're going to have a big, big discussion because this song is causing problems in my life.
Let's go, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What you say?
We gotta have a proper talk about this.
Yeah.
Love how I bounce and jiggle it. Calling nurse, come and killing it. Love how I bend and reverse it. Oh, the thing worth it. Let we go.
A real bad gal turn heads anytime that they walking. I mean, I have to say much, come and bump on the wall all the talking. But when I bend my back and dip low, wind and twist off my hips, so from the look in your eyes, it ain't hard to tell that you want it. So welcome to the sweetest wine of your life.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's Ray.
My house is gonna get so big in this.
Yeah. You love how I bounce and jiggle it. Calling
I have
nurse,
a doubt in my heart about it.
love how I bend and reverse it.
We'll get where we need to get up.
Worth it. Let we go.
A real
You'll be
bad
up for it.
turn heads anytime that they walking.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say much, come and bump on the wall all the talking. But when I bend my back and dip low, wind and twist off my hips, so from the look in your eyes, it ain't hard to tell that you want it. So welcome to the sweetest wine of your life. Come into style when you like, for me to write it. Stick out my tongue when I whine it. Come for the sweetest wine you go get. When I push push up, push back on it. Give me good work, give me drum. Cause no self is action, is bubble. When my hand touch my knees, is trouble. Oh Lord, give me walk on the double. Take it anywhere that you want it. Come from the back or the front, hold tight when I bubble like that. Truth in my face and my bumper fat. I gon' get him a run for the money, you know. The thing sweet like honey, you know. So welcome to the sweetest wine of your life. Cutting to style when you like. When it's ride it, stick out my tongue when I whine it. Come for the sweetest wine you go get. When I push up, push back on it. Give me good work, give me jam. Cause no self is action. Me bounce and jiggle it. Calling nurse, come me killing it. Say them love on me, bend and reverse it. No more risk it all, cause it worth it. All hot girl, bounce and jiggle it. Calling nurse, cause you killing it. Say them want know the white so road it up. Gosh, you think good enough. So welcome to the sweetest wine that you like. Curtain to style what you like. For me to write it. Stick out my tongue when I whine it. Come for the sweetest wine you go get. When I push up, push back on it. Give me good work, give me jam, give me jam. So welcome to the sweetest wine that you like.
Sweetest Wine is from the Lavion project. Shake HD released it. We premiered it here on the Drivetime Jam.
Yes, sir.
We soaking wet. Give me good work, give me jam, give me jam.
Now, what I love that Ray's done with this is there's a dance challenge at the moment.
For sure.
Sweetest Wine challenge.
Yeah.
I think we're up to challenge number 14 at the moment.
Love on me.
Hey, yo, they coming in, bro. Like,
I know somebody
It's
not too far away from here
yeah.
that I think should take part in this challenge.
line them up.
I ain't saying no more.
What you say, what you say.
And I can see their facial expression right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you realize that you are talking about, right? Yes.
Mix out.
Yes. How you mean? How did the concept of this challenge come about?
Oh, wow. So I'll start off first by saying I know my artist and I know who she is. You know, she's a whiner girl, you know. She's a whiner girl. And the first step when I work on something for her, or when we start working on something, is once she loves the beat and we have a conversation, what sort of concept you could see on this? What do you hear on this? From the minute she says she wants instruction, she wants sweet bubble, I was like, say less, I got you. Like, and I had, like, I've partied with Ray before. Like, we've gone out, we've seen some parties, we've been on the scene, you know. So I know how she conducts herself. I know she's the type of girl, she don't need no man with she dance and enjoy herself. You know, and of course the stick out the tongue thing, that is who she is. That song is who Ray is in our party. So it's understanding who is your artist. You know? Yeah, classy ratchetness.
Ray, I didn't say that. Ray,
I love you.
Ray.
Adam say that and I just repeat it.
Woo! And I could hear the voice in the background saying it, and I'm going, "No,
Yeah, man.
The challenge that's up at the moment, if you follow its raid, then you will see the challenge. Number 14 was just released today.
Right.
Boy, that's a good number, boy.
Yeah.
Who are your favorites so far? Call some numbers.
All right, I'll go in my phone and see the numbers. Let me go in my phone.
Go in it.
Let me see. My favorites so far. My favorites.
Mm-hmm.
I love number 10.
Right.
Number 10. I love number 7. I love there was another one, bro. There was another one. Let me see if I see her. Number 4 was good.
Yeah, you see, we have never met. We have never met, and yet we are on the same wavelength. We are on the same wavelength. For me,
number 14 was good too.
For me, it was 4 and 10. And
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you that sometimes, like in the early hours of the morning,
yeah,
I get up for that, you know, that bathroom break. And once I get up, sometimes I stay up for a couple of hours because there's so many people from the Caribbean and America awake at that time. So if you ping them a message, then you're getting a response. So 2, 3 o'clock in the morning here, I'll be getting good vibes with artists, you know, talking to them and saying, hey, come on my show. And that's normally the time that it happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be on there and I'll be like, you know, on the Instagram. And I sent Ray a message one day and I said, Ray, the difference between the winner and the loser of this challenge could be how they stick out their tongue. That could be the difference between first and second.
That was like criteria for me. Like, yo, you can't do anything and not stick out your tongue.
One of the girls dances and doesn't stick out her tongue at all. I'm not sure that she understood what she was supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
I'm not calling her me ain't go bad talk no numbers. Yeah. But there are some numbers there that could be bad talked.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's one that's very, very stush. Remind me of one of them kind of a girl that you don't whine on, you know. You don't even have to go and whine on.
Leave that one alone. Yeah.
So there's one of those in the 14, but I'm not telling you what number it is.
All right.
But my favorites, like you, 4 and 10. And when 14 came along, I said, Papa, you look the thing now. So I love the concept. I love the song. I love the rhythm, and you know, I love what you're doing with Ray at the moment. What's the plan for the future? Have you got a game plan?
I mean, so of course, you know, as much FaceTime as possible, as much consistency is the key. You know, everything, you know, like I always tell Ray, it's not always just about the song, or it's not always just about her image. Like everything has to get married. Like there's a certain alignment that has to take place, you know, because I could give an artist the biggest song of their career, but because they haven't connected with people yet, people don't like them yet like that, you know, it may never reach its full potential. So with Ray, it's not hard. Like Ray is really likable. She's a lovable person, you know, very cheerful, great vibes to be around, you know.
She don't like people her age, but she's a lovely girl. Lovely girl. I'm not gonna ask you what her age is. We've been there already.
Yeah.
You know, but apart from that, she is a lovely girl. Very, very likable.
Very lovely, likable person. So I mean, right now we're at the stage where we really just, you know, she's on different platforms, different stages right now. So right now is the marketing stage, getting her out there, letting the crowd see her, you know, because a lot of people know her music, but what I've been discovering lately is like they didn't know the face with the voice. So when she touches stage now, it's like, oh, she sing that.
Yeah.
So right now we're working that out right now. So, but I mean, consistency, bro. Consistency is key. What we're trying to build here is longevity and a good legacy, you know. So, you know, her aim is just as same as mine, you know. I don't need the accolades. The accolades coming with it. Just putting out good work and making sure, you know, you conduct yourself in a manner that is respectful but lovable, you know.
And
I think we're gonna get exactly where we need to be.
Excellent stuff, man. Good. All right. If people want to contact you, if people want to get in, you know, how can they do that with Darryl Gervais?
I mean, they could hit me up via email, gervaismusicbooking@gmail, or they could just slide in my DMs, you know. They don't have a problem doing it at all. My DMs be lit.
Hang on.
My DMs just be crazy.
Hold on, King. Hold on. We talking what? When you say your DMs be lit, you mean in a professional capacity or just generally your DMs bubbling?
My DMs in a professional capacity is ridiculous, and in general, it's even more ridiculous. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. I need to start screening some of these DMs.
And also, when you're doing an interview, maybe not invite everybody to slide into the interview. You know, that's not healthy, man.
But they reach out. A lot of good business come out of people who hit me up via DMs and stuff. Like,
so you can take your chances.
Yeah, I could chance it. I just block the ones who out of time, man. Yeah, if we talking money and sense, yeah, we could make some business.
It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you this afternoon.
It's been a pleasure being here, brother. I appreciate you so much.
Listen, man, Trini Jungle Juice, big up yourself, man. Thank you very much.
All the time.
And I just want to recap, everybody. Writer's Delight takes place on the 11th of August. It's Darryl Gervais giving you a masterclass on the art of songwriting. I have no idea what contribution Shaker HD is going to make to the whole thing. Involved as well.
Shaker, I'm going to bring some vibes, man.
Listen, that's my boy. He knows. I'm
yeah.
Big you know what I mean? So thank you very much indeed. Guys, you've heard the name today. Don't forget it. Darryl Gervais. We talked a lot about Ray, and deservedly so. I think the partnership that you two have got is amazing. Keep on writing those hits. And yeah, man, this has been a really, really, really enjoyable interview.
Yeah, man. I had a good time, man. Did I plug my Instagram? At Gervais Music and follow my artist.
We did
it.
It's
Ray.official.
we did that for you. Look, man, we were going along the bottom of the screen.
See?
We got you covered, man. We got you.
Thank you, my brother.
All right, so of course I'm going to play another Ray song. This is another favorite of mine.
Yeah.
Darryl, it's been a pleasure, man.
One set of people in the streets and they turning the place up. Turning up. I get to know, I see if you see me, only walking my ways up.
So free all we had fun up. About time we start to warm up. On the road we jamming non-stop. Nothing else take me so high. Strangers are no family. Love ones always a part away. Full of pride, full of energy. Like what is soca does do to it.
How we get to know, mine and know that what soca does do to it.
Freedom on the road, we know that